Yo, 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 we are playing the new character in support lane. I forgot her name already, Adele. That's her first ability, it's a big spin and a mez. She's a melee support, tank, she's a tank. She looks like kind of like a fighter, but she's really a tank. Help my Akira push the lane, level 1, so we get level 2 first. That's actually a really good ability for a melee support. AoE to help push the wave, that's just really good. And then she has two abilities, one's a defensive ability, one's an engage route. I'm gonna take the defensive one just cause. It gives, I have an augment that gives my teammate a shield if I use it next to him. We're gonna go with that, help push the wave. We're gonna keep lane pro. I get damage mitigation when I use that ability. When you face Revenant, you never want this dude pushing forward, having control of the lane, and then he just barrels down on you with 4th autos. We're gonna bait them off the wave, and I'm just gonna leave because I'm low and I took too much damage. And their wave's frozen, I'm just gonna leave and I go look for roam. We're gonna get some armor. I would've liked to get this, but I don't have gold. I can get on the map in time for these. Let's see if anything happens in mid here. That wave's crashed, it's pushing back to Kira, she's safe right now. As long as the wave's pushing back to her, she's completely chilling. Now I can get involved in this play on right lane. Once the wave goes under tower, it'll always push back to your teammates. They will not be expecting me to gank this Richter at all. Unless I crossed over a ward. We're gonna go for the dive here. I'm gonna show you how broken this character is. Now I'm getting like 30% damage mitigation for this dive, and Richter's gonna miss all these minions. Unfortunately, I was still taking the tower. That's just really unlucky, complete accident. I easily could have dropped the tower aggro. I took 4 tower shots. It's just really unlucky, but like my L2 abilities give me 20% damage reduction. That is really good for diving towers. I just completely trolled that. There's no reason I should have died there. That was stupid. This is support slash tank jungler. Try to set that up for my Akira. I don't know if he'll be able to pick up on that. My Grux is AFK. She did pick that up. See if I can help on this. If I can get a mez off, this dude dies. There we go. Wow, this is such a good character. She's so good, dude, with this double mez. She just feels like a more modern character that actually has like really good kit. Like all these other characters are just dated. Unfortunately, the Grux is AFK. I mean, dudes just get so sad, bro. Dude, he literally has a free lane. See if we can win the 4v5. I'm gonna go over here, help some minions. Let's go see what she looks like in the solo lane a little bit. In fact, this Dynamo will be really good on her. We're just going Dynamo because it's recommended. Seems decent. I'm just gonna slam this wave and then go look for roams all game. I think we can still win this 4v5. Try to carry the game out of support. I'm not gonna lie, her little animation of her running around just feels really cool. There's not a flash there. I'm gonna die for that. Mez, she's dead. I'm built different. I should have flashed before she grabbed me. The Mez is really good at catching people. Like it's such a subtle move. Like but you just be mezzing everyone, stunning them. I love her little snowboard. I don't know where my jungler is. Nasty engage, and I'm still living. And I think we killed them all. One ping missing mid, I don't know where my Howie is. What a nasty engage, this character's pretty busted. Triple kill my count is winnable, 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 winnable. For sure winnable. We definitely can win this. We need to get some tenacity. I'm just gonna go with this item next. This is an old Richter build. You just want HP on this character and obviously tank stats. I'm gonna go Raiment next. It's a really high statted item and people be playing it. People used to play this on Richter, second item. Right now it's a 4v5. We're still gonna try to win, bro. She has just really good initiation. Right now she's better than Steel as far as initiating a team fight. Her ability to go in and initiate team fight and soak damage is better than Steel. Because Steel is kind of like brute forcing it. She has more of a tactical entry to the fight. She doesn't just have to throw herself in there like a bag of meat and just get killed. She has ways to kind of glide and mez and like damage reduction and to jump and root people and get in and out. Steel's kind of all in. She doesn't necessarily have an out, but the way her kit plays, it feels a little better to get out of the fight than like a Richter. Probably beat this dude in the 1v1. He's just bleeding. That root right there bleeds in for true damage. And she get AoE that root into everybody. I'm gonna wait for my Richter to ult. Once he ults it, I'll mez him. There's his flash. We just take the Fang. I'm gonna save mez to peel. It's not the best ult. Just trying to get out. My Howie blew his load a little bit too early for no reason. My Howie tried to ult the Richter for no reason. I cannot explain Augs at this exact moment. Right now, the augment that I have, my L2 is a damage reduction. If I activate my L2 and give damage reduction to a nearest ally teammate. gonna grab this shield too for teammates. My Kira cooking? My Kira's doing okay. Probably should have took Leaf Song. When I'm next to my teammate and I activate this damage reduction on my L2, it'll give it to nearest ally. So now she's getting 30% reduced damage. Great buff. Great for a character like Kira. This is unironically a great lane. Just kind of glide in, glide out, Mesm, get out. We're chilling. Throw it on my Countess. My Countess can go in and cook a little bit. Get some wards down. I got my crest now. I mean, I could read the chat even if I'm doing for YouTube. Just like not like prioritizing reading it. I'm gonna max. I think I'm gonna max the damage reduction second. Since that is my augment. He definitely don't win this. Support, by the way. I mean, this is kind of busted, bro. You can just beat the shit out of somebody. This isn't a scuffed game. We better win this 3v4 or 4v5. This is looking actually pretty free. My character's broken, bro. This character's fucking busted. I gotta just like stop by this Richter every now and then. Richter is like such a bad split push threat that it doesn't really matter. I don't want Richter to get into my friendly jungle though, which he is not. Drop some wards in this area. He could go mid. I already knew that. I'm gonna go mid because I already know that Richter could be there as well. My Howitzer has flash. He should be fine. They're all in mid right now. My Countess and my Kira are lurking. We can play for the Neon. I'm waiting for my Countess to go first. See if they try to commit on my Countess. Miss my root. Mez the Morn. Junk him. I gotta hit one of these roots under the tower. My count is dipped. There's no play here. They're just sitting too close to tower. They're just not a play there. It's not a good play at all. Not getting much value from my Howie. You win a scaling item, so maybe that's to give us an advantage. They're building a lot of magic damage, so I'm gonna need to get some magic resist. Magic resist option can go Tainted Bastion, Inquisition, can go support item, the boots, and Guardian. Just gotta build some magic resist. What tier is this hero? I think this is like the elite character design. This character's kit is way too good. All the other characters in this game, to me, compared to other MOBAs, feel kind of dated. This character feels like modern and really good. Alright, they're trying to like group up. We can't let them group up and fight 5-man on a 5v4. Big true damage chunk. Ooh, if he didn't glide in the air, that was we were chilling. go. I missed my ult. I'm still trying to figure out how to use his ult. I haven't got that down yet. She's just so tanky, bro. She's just baiting the enemy team. You're not going to do nothing to her. Definitely beat with the more in this 1v1. Morin does not want any of that smoke. I got Raiment of Renewal, so I'm going to just heal up. We're going to do this, actually. We're doing Unbroken Will. I definitely don't think this character's trash at all. She gets like up to like 50% damage reduction. That's really good. With like 5 CCs on her kit. And you can buff an ally with crowd control, like pretty good. Or with the damage mitigation, that's pretty good. I don't know how that doesn't hit. Damage mitigation. My whole team's gonna wipe them here. They're all gonna die. Tanked all that damage. You don't need a way out when you tank that much damage. Real shit. Kinda needed my team playing that exit, not the Richter, but it's fine. I needed my team playing the Revenant, not the Richter. That would have been the smarter play and I wouldn't have died. Gotta kill the Revenant, bro. Here you go, just want to team fight 3v4. It took so much damage that fight. Now once I get more armor for this Revenant, he'll be less of an issue. Got this neon here. My counter should push that left lane out. For now we got 3 fangs. Alright, now I'm going to start working on Vainglory. Is such a good item on this character because you get the extra armors and that increases your L2, your Iron Rose increases your damage reduction. Their team's not coordinated, so I'm getting this river buff when I definitely shouldn't be. I definitely should not be definitely should not be letting me get this river buff in a 4v5. Just a river buff, but it's pretty decent. If you knock down this tower on right, it'll help us out a lot. Richter just recalled. Chunked her up. Got wards, we're chilling. Oh, the Grux is back. He should level up very fast. Right now we're just taking up space. We're not trying to let anything crack off. Our Grux just got back. He's severely under leveled. Definitely don't want to go to support my Grux. I gotta play with my jungler. I canceled her out of her ult. My Howie should have been playing now with me. I don't know why he's not, bro. See if I can get out. If I die here, it's kind of bad, bro. My Grux should start leveling up pretty fast. Probably gonna lose orb here. We don't lose an inhib, which is good. I don't want to lose the orb here. My counters just got caught in a terrible spot. That was just not where you wanted to be. This Revenant's hitting pretty hard, bro. I might have to just go straight for the Warden's Faith. I'm not really going to get focused by anybody else. Got the pick. Now we can get the Fangtooth. And Revenant has no ult. Richter has no ult as well. We commit. Oh, there's no way my boy missed his smite. There's no way my boy missed his smite for free. You gotta be hitting those. Still winnable. Still winnable. It's, I don't know what we're doing. We're just throwing the game. True damage has pretty good burn on this objective. Best thing about the new scoreboard that is new. I need my Kira hitting this. I don't know why he's not. I don't know why my Kira's not hitting this shit. I've only tried Adele as a tank. I think she's a tank. There's no way her kit is like good enough for brawling. The base, just based on the numbers, her kit could be a brawler, but her like the way the abilities are like scaled is only for tank. My Kira's pretty fed. The Grux coming back actually helps so much. They can just backdoor inhibitors for free. If they want Shaper, I'm gonna head over there. I gotta look for this Revenant. I can just run at this Revenant and kill him. Once I get my Warden's Faith. I need my Warden's Faith so I can do that. I don't have Warden's Faith yet. I need to get my Warden's Faith. Now that I got my Warden's Faith, it makes things a lot easier. I go for Vainglory next. I could go for Citadel. Are they tanky? Not really. I can go for Tainted Guard. We're gonna deny some vision. Richter, he flashed out of my ult. I could have maybe killed him. We're just looking for plays. We got Shaper. We kind of need to let the thing do its thing. I would have liked to not try to look for plays when the Shaper just got hit, so we could let the minions go push. It's essentially a 4v5, and our Grux was dead, actually dead right there, so there's nothing we should be going for right there at all. Alright, well now they're starting to beef up on magic damage. I need to get some magic resist. And our whole team's getting wiped. We will be up in time to contest Fangtooth though. I think I need to get citrulline. Raw magic damage. Maybe some more cooldown reduction. Adele is supposed to be a support, yes sir. She's a tanky support. We get this Fangtooth, we can win the game. This Richter is full build, full damage. Obelisk. My Howitzer's got 5 items. My Kira's got 5 items. My Grux, who was AFK the whole game, is almost. We need my Oblivion Crown on my Seraph, or on my counters. Need to look for picks, but like the way that they're bursting everybody else out except me, and I have no escapes, I can't really just go in on stuff without side pressure. My Grux is of no value, he should just split push. We should just trade Ore Prime right now. Yo, I need to do Ore Prime. We need to do Ore Prime. Why are we going over there? Do the Ore Prime, bro. Do the Ore Prime. Why are we going over there? Do the Ore Prime. What are we doing? We're just throwing the game. Why are we walking over there? Get the fucking Ore Prime. Why are we going over there? I guess I have to go because they're not following up. Definitely should just get the free ore prime, but looks like they're doing something. Now my jungler's dead. Free ore prime, free inhibitor. What are we doing? Free ore prime, free inhibitor. What are we doing? Very unfortunate. I'm not sure why we're trying to contest a Fang Tooth. We already have 3 Fang Tooths. It's at a much bigger advantage for us just to grab the ore prime there. Especially since I got chased off the left lane and had to push. Not sure why we didn't just take the free ore prime. I can no longer TP, so I gotta be careful. My count has died for free 99, very unfortunate. It's really hard to do anything here. Really nothing shaking here. There's definitely absolutely nothing shaking here. You keep the waves pushing so they can't push with that. Should be able to get an ore prime here. As long as I keep the Revenant out the pit, I can just run it Revenant, but I also kind of need to tank the objective. By the way, this was a 4v5 the entire game. This was a 4v5 the entire game until the Grux finally came back at 25 minutes. And we're up 3 Fang Tooths to 2, about to get an orb. We're in a decent spot. Back in for Citrulline. Should be pretty tanky here. Maybe one more tenacity item is necessary. Ooh, actually I'm gonna get the Flux Matrix. I'm sleeping on that item. I don't know what to get next though. Flux Matrix helped my Countess and Howie. My Howie's starting to hit really hard. Probably I could do like a Tainted Charm. I can do a Tainted Charm, or I can do like a Ender's Blessing or something. Or I mean Xenia. Either one's probably fine. Since it's super late game, I probably could build a more expensive item than just support item. Right now I have 4,500 health, like just very tanky. Means I'm doing pretty good amount of damage, but if I can run at the Revenant and lock him down, that would help my team. My controller's bugging out right now, hopefully we get it fixed. Still struggling. Not a good time for this to happen while we have orb. Might have to finish this game on mouse and key. Here we go, we're back online. I don't know what this Mornold's for. Nothing, really. I'm gonna keep pushing the side lane while I have orb. I have orb, we should keep pushing sides. We should not let them group up. I might flash if something bad happens. Stunned everybody, I got flash. So my Countess got maybe Rev ulted. My Grux done a nice deep split push. This is all really good for us. Maybe they pick up some kills on the dirty back end. My Countess picks up a kill on the back end. Split pushing OP. Maybe if they stop all the backs we can end the game. My Grux is no longer pushing by himself. I should follow this Revenant. My Countess is still in on the Richter. I could give him a shield. Now we go for the Shaper. Akira picks up the kill on the Revenant. That's huge. We still have Ore Prime for 30. Right there, I'm getting 39% damage reduction. That's almost 50% damage reduction. So when they all full commit on me, like they're not doing any damage virtually. Plus I have my fucking Raiment of Renewal, I just heal up to full. Akira's still frying. Look for the mid inhib with the Grux. Akira's still frying. We should be able to get a mid inhib here. Save my damage mitigation for the Grux. I missed all my spells. Ignore that. We definitely cannot end here with Neon. Because they have their mid laner. A good rule of thumb for ending games, if they have their mage mid who's just blowing up waves in one shot, you're going to need Ore Prime. 9 times out of 10. I think Raiment of Renewal is a great item for her on support. I could cap the build off with Gaia Grease, actually. Perfectly fine. I definitely have to run at the Revenant here and not let the Revenant get to the pit. Was able to keep them off my counters. I died to die for the cause there. Okay, I can go Tainted Guard. Looks like I took a lot of Fizz. I could take Stonewall. Give me more regen. I can go this for more burst. I don't know if I'll ever be able to kill Revenant. He's doing way too much damage. Now we just play for the old prime or the Ore Prime. I'll just go Tainted Guard here. I wish Rebirth was active. I would buy Rebirth right here is when you would buy this item. Unfortunately, it's not available. What about Ages of Agawar? How much does that do for my abilities? Not much. Citadel? Citadel from Akira? Gives me bonus armor. Maybe a little good item for some extra damage too. My counter should take up that kill or do very big damage. Huge chunk damage on Sereth. Sereth's very low. We have inhibs down. Wish we would get the orb here. I went for the Citadel. Reduce their armor for my Kira, perhaps. My Kira's pretty fed too. Everyone on my team's full build at this point in the game except my Grux. My Grux is catching up though. I have to go zone out Revenant so he can't ult my. Oh, we already got that. We took that very quick. We need to play for this right tower. We have the 2 inhibs down. We play for the 3rd inhib to help us end the game. My Countess should still have Primal Fangtooth, which she does. We look for a tower dive. Oh, Richter dies to the Primal Burn. I'm gonna just look for the tower dive on this Revenant. Oh, he crested away from that. I would have hit that. She's dead to the roof. There we go, big engage, and that'll be GG, boys. We just need to take out this Sereth. And that's GG, boys. This character is pretty damn fun. What a beauty. That's a demonstration right there. We waited the whole game. That's how the fight should be looking. Hard engage on that Revenant, pop the ult, and just one-shot him. GG's. Win the 4v5. The 4.5 v5. Appreciate the Grux for coming back, though. That definitely helped us win. I don't know if we would be able to get it done otherwise.
You're top jungler, right?